Today's book review is actually going to be a series review. We will be reviewing the Vampire Academy series. Stop! Don't turn this off. Believe me, I am sympathetic to those of you who want to run screaming from anything vampiric, thanks to the rise of several vampire series that shall remain nameless. But the Vampire Academy series is a totally different animal. It is a very complex story that is darker, edgier, and sexier than the current vampiric stories coming out. Also, with all 6 books out on the market, it even slowed my voracious reading appetite. A bit. So let's talk about some of the things that make this story complex. The series follows Rose Hathaway, a spunky, feisty teenage vampire. Rose has a problem with authority, a pretty strong temper, and a rockin' bod. Rose is best friends with Lissa Dragomir, a Moroi princess, who is the last in her line. This makes Lissa a very big target. Since Rose is good with her fists, she spends a lot of her time protecting Lissa from all sorts of bad guys, not to say the least, the Strigoi. Although this makes the story very complex, I particularly love the fact that Richelle didn't just decide to say, "Screw 100 years of legend, I want the story this way." But I digress. Back to the Strigoi and bring on the stakes. The series also covers some very dark subject matter, including cutting, defying authority, teen runaways, a student-teacher relationship, and depression, along with many other issues that teenagers face today. The fact that it is placed in an urban fantasy backdrop does not detract from its poignancy. The stories are edgier. Rose is a tough, beat-all kind of gal. She is the heroine of the story, not some vapid fluffball or damsel slitting her wrists trying to be a heroine. Rose is a modern girl with a modern will. She is defiant, sassy, brassy, and full of determination. I love this girl. The story is a brilliant modern twist on vampires without stomping on generations of vampiric lore. It boldly addresses issues such as politics and the voluntary subjugation of an entire race in a backdrop that feels safely like fiction, but has very real-world applications. Now, on to the sexier. Although the sexual tension between Rose and her mentor, teacher Dimitri, is a driving force of the series, it does not negate the preceding issues that the book does address. But at 17, let's be honest, sex is a big deal. Richelle nails it too. This isn't just sex, this is epic forbidden love. The Greeks couldn't have done it any better. So, what are the aforementioned forbidden reasons that they can't be together? This actually feeds back into how complex the storyline is. It isn't just that he is her teacher. He's also Lissa's guardian, and Rose expects to be Lissa's second guardian when she graduates, which leads to the whole no romance in the workplace issue. Then there's this whole breeding thing, but you'll have to read the books to understand all of that. All of these activities lead to a lot of sexual tension. The drama of their never quite on again, off again relationship is hot. And let's be honest, what girl wouldn't fall in love with a tall, long-haired hottie with an accent? Especially when he has the moral compass of a cowboy, kicks butt like Bruce Willis, and makes Romeo look like a selfish, whiny prat. Yeah, definitely sexier. So, despite vamps being way overdone, the Vampire Academy series is an awesome read. It's more of a story about the trials and troubles of modern teenagers, with the whole vampire thing merely a safe backdrop to present these issues. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars.